Yes, yes, no, so redesign.
You're from last week, bro.
Do you hear now?
See this?
Okay, cool.
That's another redesign.
I'm gonna have to delete all of the beginning of this video. Don't worry, you haven't missed anything.
Hey, push them a little bit. I like that one a little bit. I don't know about this one so much. I like
It
that
reminds
one.
me of Mandark.
What?
Mandark. Dexter? Yeah, Dexter's Lab. It's a cartoon.
Yours isn't in there.
No, that's last one. I was gonna like.
No, the other one.
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah. Can we pull it up? It's on the drive.
Yeah, go for it.
So Monday it's crazy.
These are the ones we talked about Wednesday.
Yeah.
Way better.
But most of the time I know like so for example,
And this is one where hair's popping out a lot more, right?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's doing that. Just download them. Download them and open them. You'll be able to see them.
Where are you at?
Sure, me?
Oh, I'm here.
Oh, you're right there. I think you almost got it. I think
Almost?
just a little bit there, and
On the
that's, I think
cheeks.
we're there. Just in that side view. I think I'd soften him a little bit there. He's looking a little mean.
Mhm.
He looks a little softer here, and here he looks a little meaner, which I think we can do if we just pull that, if we push that cheek mask against his nose a little bit there.
Mhm. I think placing like the glasses was something that I was having a hard time with the profile view.
Okay, so we'll go over that.
Yeah.
That's the general we have plan.
Did you do these two? I always forget.
Look at this.
You did these two,
I
right?
did, yeah, and I didn't get to show you the profile view.
Yeah, so we took that.
So that's the one I was trying to figure out.
Sort of.
Pretty close.
So it's facing directly out there. And then it's another shot. Finishing out here. Just keep it.
Okay, we'll go over those.
Okay.
Right, this one. We wanted a little clarity. Where's this person at?
Jess, their boss. Your boss. Your boss character.
Boss man.
Hmm?
What are the kids? I'm here for kids.
Yeah. Come on over.
I think it's, we need to sit down on these
Oh,
at this point. Where are you? Right?
Yeah.
And just do the same thing, because they're so close. It's like, we just need to throw a piece of trace over. It's really minor. Like, this guy looks pretty good. But just a couple of things here. He's got a lot of sharp points that maybe we can knock down a little bit. And clarify that in relation to that, that kind of stuff. So that we just need to sit down on.
Okay.
Can you put the Hangouts back up?
Where were we on this one?
For
Was this just color we were talking about now?
yeah, that's the one in color. Although there was a like just like a criticism of how he's like a villain,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of rounded shapes. I don't know if that's a
Rounded where?
like I guess his bangs, like maybe like I don't know, like a little rounded. Does it?
I don't mind that
Are
comment.
you talking about the one that Michael did?
Yeah, like Michael was.
This one over here?
Yeah, that's what he would like suggested.
Chrome, it's the second one.
Because he's like a villain to have like more pointy shapes to convey that he's a.
I don't mind this as a shape.
Mhm.
I don't know about that as a comment, because I don't like really applying a rule to it.
Mhm.
But I do like the shape,
Yeah.
so that's fine. If you guys want to change that, I don't disagree with that, because this is a little confusing.
I see, okay.
So that's easy. That's an easy change. I just feel like if we added some of this stuff, it sort of starts going into a different area.
I see.
You know what I mean? But I like the hair shape. Okay, so this we were fine with, right?
Mhm.
We were talking about color.
Color.
Okay. This one, we haven't determined this part yet, right?
We decided that hairstyle is the color that we haven't decided yet.
I'm totally sure this.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
Hey, everybody. This is the solution you came up with for this one, where we wanted this hair to start breaking the silhouette more?
Yes.
What do we think?
Good, maybe exaggerate a little bit more, I think. More hair, tops out just a tiny bit more.
Okay, I don't disagree with
We can do
that.
that.
That's kind of the same comment we keep giving her, so. That's fine. Well, the thing I like about it is it looks completely different than all this. It doesn't, the way it was going before, it was kind of following that same curve, right? At least that breaks it up more. And she had a couple different ones here, but we kind of decided on that. So we just want to push that a little more and we're good, right?
So push a little more.
Okay. And the color will work. This is this guy. Did you guys all see this one? The turns on this one? Looks so squattier to me. Is he a little squattier?
He does look like a little squatty.
Is that the same drawing?
It's just cleaned up.
Why does his proportions feel different? And is it just a byproduct of?
It tries to like aligning as, you know, like it's,
But this was an overlay based on this?
Yes. Honestly, I think it's just the fact that the original one, his hand was in a fist, and then in the turnarounds, they're not. And I think it's throwing.
Yeah, I mean, it might just be a, what do you call it? Although his head is bigger in relation than it is here.
That's true.
Maybe it's just that. Maybe that needs to get a little smaller.
What about just hand towards the screen on the right?
All right, that's one it's real close to that we just need to sit down and go over it. Okay. Oh, that's clever. That's clever.
That's Tony's, right?
yeah, Tony's.
Is that finished?
Halfway modeled, yes.
I like that. I like this little ruler thing in the front. That's cool.
Yeah, I couldn't find out a way to bend or do some bending. So the ruler, the bending ruler,
Yeah, it's perfect.
and then
What?
and then the back side is the coat hanger.
Yeah.
They pull it to reset.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good solution.
Huh?
These are background things, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Background
the color
things.
got darker just because of the print, but. And for this one. Is it all canvas? Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
What do we like here?
Like that middle one.
This one?
Yeah.
That is kind of cool.
I really like the bottom one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one?
I know
The VW.
I like the
Avocado
VW too,
green.
man.
I love the avocado green.
So, but we're going here or are we going here?
Why not both?
Oh,
That's such a traditional color too.
How many cars do we need in the background?
We need 3.
We need 3?
Yeah.
Oh, all
There
right.
we go. 3 cars.
Well, there you go then. So which one here? Oh, this one, right?
Rusty one?
This one?
Yeah.
And then this one?
I almost wished we had a blue one, but not that W one.
Yeah.
These two are good.
Yeah.
Actually, that looks pretty traditional for that color.
Traditional with a lot
Yeah.
of rust.
Because you did blue for a lot of those. Like
So this
basic
one,
powder
this
blue.
one, and this one?
Yeah.
that looks good.
I like the VW too. It's cool.
I think everyone like just instantly went That one.
It's a nice stylization too. You know, the way they chopped it up.
I volunteered mine.
Yeah?
You can't model everything, Mark.
These are pretty good.
I'll model one of those.
What do we think of these?
I like how it shows the box where it came from.
It's actually pretty good solutions. I'm reading that really well. Who did these?
Paul.
Where's he at?
He's not here right now.
Okay. Who did these?
I did. This is props for the.
These are the ones that you were cleaning up and all that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
That's for the interior.
Yeah.
Milk or whatever they call milk carton. What's this one?
Like a little
Oh, bucket, okay.
stool.
What's this one based on?
Kind of just like a milk jug.
Probably a vinaigrette.
A sangria jug.
Okay, we have a problem with that. Are these, who did these?
That's
That's Tony.
1026.
What are these, foam?
Boom.
Dude, that'd be total kickside.
So we're gonna get that kind of spongy texture on them?
Yes, Mark, we're working on getting that spongy look as well.
How do you think that's gonna read?
I think if we do the texture right,
It'll read okay?
I mean, just that illustration by itself, to me, it screams foam.
Okay.
I just posted this in the drive, yeah.
And then if we round the edges a little bit more.
Yeah, I do that, yeah.
No, absolutely.
I do like how this one up here has like the multiple levels of cardboard.
Yeah, I do too. I mean, we can use both, right? We're gonna need more than one.
Yes, I should, first, our part.
Have you guys seen this over here? This cardboardy one? I like this.
Oh, that's Paul Kim's, yeah. I told him to create something that's, in that sense, that's how you came up with it.
I mean, it reads pretty good,
Really good.
right?
That could be the little minions.
Yeah.
And it also be just to fill.
Hey, see how Ronnie's gonna be.
Who did these?
Ronnie's gonna be doing like this.
Daniel.
Where's Daniel?
Hey, quick.
You
Ronnie's
here?
gonna be doing this.
Damn.
Oh, you're here?
Yeah, he'll raise her.
Now, what are these for?
They're just props for the junkyard, like just random stuff laying around.
Oh, nice drawing. Okay, that's gonna come down to like, how many of these things are we gonna actually start modeling?
I think the brick's are already done. I don't think we've done a mailbox yet.
No,
Do
just
we
get
need
it.
one?
Huh?
Just get it that.
Huh?
Jessica did a mailbox? Okay. So we do have a mailbox.
So we do have a mail, wait, we need to slow down on that then. Do we need that? I don't wanna have everybody like spinning resources on things that we don't need. We need to determine that tonight.
Yeah, well, we were talking.
Hey, Mark, it's Mark over there, right?
Yeah, so I asked him to put a list together of who's working on what. I think he started it, but it's not finished.
Or we were talking about 3D assets.
Okay, cool.
The
turnaround would be nice. I mean, that's fine. You have most of the information you need there.
Hi.
I can do that. Yeah, if anything, I can do that. Some combination. If we go through the environmental photographic reference on that, maybe go
I don't think so.
Follow that.
follow that.
We were talking about like-
It's like one person doing it.
He did it on his finger too. It's the weirdest part.
iPad, right? Procreate.
Who did that VW again?
Candace.
She's not here.
She's not here, but she's open to suggestions.
Oh, Candace, I know Candace. Tell her to turn that.
Turn it around.
Turn that, and turn that.
She actually has a front and back view.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She did one last week.
Oh, she did, but it's all rough line. We haven't cleaned it up.
That's fine, we can do that.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Yeah, and then he wanted to show color today, so these are the things that she had.
So get him,
Get that.
no, Mark, the, this view, because he's pretty good with this view. Actually, he had a good point, though. If you want to get the proportion exactly right, it'd be good if she gave him a side, front, back, turned it, right? Same thing here, because I don't want to lose this stuff. I don't want people interpreting.
Okay, so we'll keep it that style.
Just, I want to turn up that, and that, right? So he just has exactly what he needs.
Got it.
I think we're ready to go with that too. Is somebody already modeling it?
I'm modeling it right now, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, you already know.
He's doing his whole,
So you
his
don't
whole
need,
deal.
obviously you don't, you're just working off your own.
Because the last time we talked about it, good to go, so I started modeling it. Hopefully, I'll be done by next
Yeah,
week.
give us that.
Got it.
What the swords? What are we doing with the swords? We already talked about this. Okay. We're gonna run.
These are page 3. So figure like.
She's already started this. If she's already gotten that far with that, is she gonna be able to just like texture off of this? I mean, she's already so far with it. Like
I mean, we
getting
can
this-
make tweaks if we
like
need
getting
to,
this
but
cool, like little grainy stuff, wood grainy stuff in it.
yeah. So she did like a quick. I think she just learned how to render actually. We're not really touching on texturing yet. So the coloring that she did was just like a playing around.
Some of that though she could build into the model itself.
We're gonna paint the texture.
I know, but I think some of that groovy stuff could be modeled right into it.
Yeah.
But then we'd have to rely on the engine to light that so you can even see it. And we're not gonna
That's
do
fine.
that.
If it works, it's fine.
Well, we are going to be doing some modeled texture, not very much, but cracks and stuff that will be modeled.
That's up to you.
But that has to be rendered by the engine. And check the, let's see what it says.
Nothing. They're just chatting.
Did you push yourself?
I don't know if do we need these cars all the way out into this environment?
No.
I was telling him earlier, Chris was talking about how he wants all these shops and all the important stuff near the arena so that the players know to go to it. So I put all that stuff there, and I just figured it makes sense to have it near the bus.
I don't mind getting rid of that one and having this almost like walling off this space. Because now you have it walled off here, here, and here, and here, and that's good.
We put a shop right here.
Probably just don't need that one. And then can this, okay, these are just junk vehicles, correct? So that's what I was gonna say. So,
I just didn't have everything.
No,
So I
that's
didn't have to
fine.
model. Or, I mean,
I wanted just the overall idea. I don't care about every little detail.
I want these trees though, dude. I think these trees are really cool.
Okay, so who do we need to talk to?
Mark, I need you. I need you right now. Mark. I want. Can we keep these trees? Can we model these?
Yeah, we can. There's multiple ways of doing it, but yeah, we can do it.
Okay. Because I like the idea of it being super detailed like that.
Yeah, that can still be done with planes and alphas, planes and textures and alphas. It might not. I don't know. We'll try to get them to look as thick.
Well, we can just make the immediate ones like that, and then have the background ones a little less, right?
Yeah.
And then just like progressively, but as we go back in depth, we can make them less.
Well, I figure the further we go back in depth, we can just include those in the skybox. So those ones you can paint it.
Yeah, but I mean, like these ones here, like we don't have to render or have as many
Although my tire's kind of like
shapes on there, right?
No. See, the
We
way
can make that
that
a big shape.
the way that you would normally do it is you would have you'd have your trunk, and you'd have like a plane rotated, like maybe like 6 to 8 iterations of that plane, and you'd have like an image of with a side view, hand painted texture of an actual tree, and then that's rotated, and it just gives you the illusion of like that's an actual tree. Add a few more planes going like diagonal and sideways, and it's going to have some depth and thickness to it.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, I mean, actually modeling like it like that to be.
If you model each and every one of those, it's not going to run the game. The game will not even try to. It'll just. Yeah.
So what do you need from him on the trees? Or
On the
whoever?
trees, whoever's going to be doing the texture painting,
Well, we got
just need to do
designs here.
But you're talking more to that one to the far left, right? That kind of a shape?
this kind of thing. So yeah, you would basically just be trying to get that shape, but doing like not individual leaves, but make it see-through, so you can see between the leaves and stuff. You can even send it to me as like a PNG or something, and then we would take that, and it would be like a transparent texture. It's just one plane, so you have 4 sides, and it's just a texture where the only thing you're seeing is the image of the tree. I wish I had my eyes.
So what do you mean, like a flat view drawing of it? Like
Yeah, it's just a flat view drawing.
Half tree.
Are you gonna do that?
Yeah, like a cross section, like
But not on the inside. It's like it's as if you.
It's like an elevation view,
Yeah.
correct?
what's that?
Like an elevation view, straight on, flat?
Yeah, just straight on flat, except
200. Yeah.
maybe if you think of it as a cross section, so you're not drawing like all the leaves of the entire tree around. You're drawing the leaves from like one cross section flat.
How many versions do you want?
Maybe two or three per tree, and we can literally just take that tree, duplicate it, rotate it, and it'll look like a different tree.
Right.
So, yeah, you're basically just going to be drawing that as a cross section a couple different times. But make sure you follow the same shape so that when you rotate it, it stays together.
Do you need that as like a vector thing, or are you gonna hand draw?
It's a PNG. You have to paint it.
You guys paint it, and it's like PNGs. Yeah, you can set PNG and it keeps the transparency. It's the same thing.
Okay, so you're gonna do that, and we're gonna get something like that.
You can try to make it like that.
I mean, that's
I was
a
wondering
goal.
if we could do it in 3D and make it look like that, but we can't. So
But styling wise, I'm talking about.
that's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna try to do that.
You can, but you won't be able to see through the brush to the background. Which, if you don't want to see through the brush to the background, we can model them. It just gives it a little bit more of like a, I don't know, I don't want to say realism because that's not what we're going for, but you don't want it to be, from what I understand about the style we're going with, you don't want it to be too stylized to where it looks like a cartoon, which if I was to model the trees out like that, it would be looking like a cartoon.
Okay, so do you know how to solve that, what he's talking about?
I'm gonna figure it out.
So are you talking about having sky holes in here where I can see through, like that's what you're talking
Yeah.
about? Okay.
You can see through to the back, to the tree behind it, to the mountain behind it.
But a fairly simplified version,
Yes,
correct?
yes. So a kind of cartoony looking tree, side view, cross section, not necessarily a full side view, but a cross section.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Cool.
I'm gonna see those before you see them. But I'm sure it'll be fine.
And I can show you.
That'll be during texture.
Yeah.
That'll be what?
We're doing when we go to do textures because we have a shit ton of textures.
Oh yeah. This game is, well, there's a lot of them.
Did everybody see this one here? This overall one?
Yeah, beautiful.
It's good, right?
Yeah. You ready? There you go. He's hungry.
Nothing changed here, correct?
I'm gonna need,
You just flushed it out a little more, right?
I think, yeah,
Oh, these changed.
they're a little bit different, and then this thing's slightly
Look at
different.
this.
I like our original idea for these from last
They
week.
were a little more haphazard.
And I think actually one of those was modeled today, so we might have a JPEG to look at.
So we don't have to do too much with this, right?
Not really, no. I mean, we're already working on weapons. We can just place
And this
the
is a
identical
simple
weapons.
table, tires, you know,
Yeah.
and so forth, right? So we're good on that.
What is,
Bricks.
they're bricks? Okay. Look like dynamite.
Although if these are bricks, I'd get rid of that leg and have it sit in the bricks.
Yeah.
I mean, this is basically like a door.
But I mean, if you're gonna have these here, I'd just get rid of the leg and have, you know,
Yeah,
so just sit there like you did here. That's cool. I mean, I like all that.
There's some additional things on this version, like the shelves are stocked.
Which dude you?
So we can add that.
How
Oh,
do you do that?
they're fake.
Oh. How do you do
They're for my character for
that? Can they
Halloween.
do that on real nails?
Yeah.
Do they have a thing that like cuts them like that?
They just do it by hand, like with a little Dremel.
They just have a thing that clips them.
They clip them and then they can Dremel around the
Why don't they
exterior.
just have a thing that does that?
I asked them to do that so that they'd be sharp, so I can like scratch myself,
Seriously?
back scratch. Yep. She was really confused when I asked her to do that too.
Okay, this we just talked about. This,
Well, so we talked about like this guy for a background. We haven't really added any additional shrubbery anywhere in here.
yeah.
Is that something we want to choose some more for?
Yeah.
There's some uncolored stuff up there too.
I like this stylized stuff, but I don't know if it can live in there now. Yeah. I guess that could if you put like the leafier texture on it.
That's a pretty common plant right there.
It's gotta be fleshed out a little more. I mean, that could just live in a lot of places. It feels like a weed or something, right?
Yeah.
I feel like this stuff is gonna be, I mean, basically that.
Yep. All the lower stuff.
And this, you know, this kind of big leafy thing, it's it. I think that this, if we get too stylized with this, it's gonna start not living here. I think this is what it is.
So having leaves like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
just kind of a textured, like leafy, you know, same thing here. Just, I mean, more or less how you did it there.
We have to do the same thing with the trees.
I mean, I don't disagree with you, they could build that.
Bushes,
To break it up.
Yeah, like that would be nice to have like inside the arena and stuff like that. Like you walk through it, it's not like you can impact it or anything. It's just there for a look.
those will be the same.
Is this guy still living in here?
The treehouse? We did have the treehouse idea for the back, but just not used in any way.
I like the idea of breaking that up back there.
Like one random one in the back.
Just one of those like back there somewhere, just to break up that tree line. Because it's just in the background, it doesn't function or do anything, right?
Right. It's just for looks.
Yeah, like they talked about like.
We know what we're doing here. I want to play with that. Because if that's
So overhaul stuff.
So that one's living more with those.
seems to be so a little less geometric here, I think. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But it doesn't not live with them, so that's good. That doesn't not live with them, that's fine. Do these have these things on here?
The headlights?
Yeah, no. Do they have this business on the hood like that?
So this is a short bus, which they do, but I don't think they're that long.
I want to
And
look at that one.
this
I'll
one,
talk to Tito.
and this one looks shorter up here too.
Yeah. So I'll talk to Tito about that one. I think we just need to kind of fine tune it a little bit.
Okay.
I think it's almost there. I think this one's pretty close right there.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
This one right there.
Looks like a flat tire, or maybe two flat tires, 'cause the other side's the same. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we need that to read a flat tire. Okay. Okay, what about these? Has everybody seen these?
I saw everyone coming up here looking at them, but no one's talked about
They've
them.
definitely got three different silhouettes now.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys, has everybody seen these? What do we think? They do have distinct silhouettes now, okay, which is good.
They're definitely broken up from what they originally.
Yeah, this is way more readable.
I gave them labels too, for props.
I really like your changes, yeah, with the goggles.
Yeah, that's cool. Now we just gotta figure out color.
Big, ridiculous color.
These are almost there.
Makes me think of,
This, you know what we're doing here, this, we already did, we just said we're gonna change up the hair, right?
Yeah.
You crossed out blacksmith.
Oh, yeah, I made a mistake.
Typo.
This guy's a proportion issue.
Thanks. I'm not a color guy, so I'll spot my own.
I know what we're doing.
Should you do it yourself?
So we've gone over all this, right? Okay, so I want to sit down individually with people.
Okay.
Because I kind of want to get off the wall now, 'cause it's like,
Some of them I copied,
Like
like there's
there's much
like
time.
copies, like the cast member, I did like a, I just copied.
Mind if I just leave the camera near you so it's recorded?
sure.
Yeah, I look cool, but I see like
So you would, say you have on whatever, you would Either black out or white it out completely.
Oh, the
And then the background
Ellis.
either black out.
It is. Oh, I can see that.
There was a suggestion from Chris about a narrator character. I don't know if you saw that. How to
The girl who's modeling this, make sure she gets that corrugated.
The wavy.
I noticed that hers is like that, and it might just because it's early, I don't know, but it's like that. It's got to have that wavy corrugated.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, so I think we do have a narrator for the beginning. Carmichael has a friend that has that like super deep voice.
Yeah.
No worries. So Mike's going to be pulling you guys one by one to talk about your individual pieces that are up on the board. There's just small tweaks at this point, so don't be surprised if he suddenly grabs you.
Are these the finals or are those the finals?
He's working on the final tweaks.
Okay.
Yeah.
These like here, a lot of this stuff is really, I mean, simple. It's really simple little tiny stuff. Okay. Okay. What can we hand off?
I'll go over there, and what we really need is a list of what's been finished over here. Also, I put a new folder in the drive for finalized. So now all the stuff that we're kind of done with is in the past. So as we finalize things here today, that's where it's going to end up, is in that folder. So then it will be referenced for everyone in here, but also for the 3D people.
I'm in my bag. What's going on now what are you gonna do?
He's going to need that.
Go balls out on that.
put that in there.
I'll make it work.
Is it a clip? You can clip it here and
Here we go. I got it.
Where do they sit? Right there. Is maybe that solves actually the problem I was talking about.
the nose.
Yeah, because you're gonna see his glasses there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what were you having problems with the glasses?
I guess it's placing it because sit in the cheeks, or do we just have?
Don't get too hung up on like the reality of it.
Uh-huh.
Like play around with like where does it look good?
You know that idea I missed the good old days, right? Well, maybe 10, 20 years from now, I should be these days. And you're like, oh, I missed the good old days. Very excited.
If we push that lip out a little bit, it's a little more kid. You see that?
Yeah, I see it.
Like that. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
And usually they have, I don't know if we need to see this or not.
Cheeks.
I don't know if he needs that now. I'd play with it though. I want a little bit of that kid quality to it. And then put it, if you indicate too much of that, it can actually age them sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if he needs that or not, but I would play with it. But you understand how that helps, right?
Yeah,
A little bit.
Yeah.
And then you just got to figure out. That's too far out. Yeah, that's too far out. It needs to live like, and then what's the width on the glasses? And I know in a side view you wouldn't see the other one back there, but sometimes I just like to pop it in there and see what it looks like. I mean, that's starting to work. Actually, that works pretty good. That's starting to work pretty good, right? I don't know. Does he need that? Yeah, it makes him a little more kid. I mean, that's like all it is, right?
Yeah, I don't think the cheek, we need to add cheeks.
I don't either. I agree with you.
I feel like like 9 years old. I don't think
That's not bad, right?
Is it a little weird that the glasses are sort of slanted?
Well, I have a habit of doing that, so let's try it. I think I do like ice cream. Yeah? I told them a little, but. Try one. That's actually getting threadbare.
What is it?
It's getting threadbare.
Threadbare?
Yeah. Look, I noticed it the other night.
Oh. Huh.
I feel like
These
you're
things are
making
durable,
the
man.
subtlest differences.
Yeah.
Oh, see, that's that shit that I hate.
What?
That crap, the nylon
I
crap.
haven't had any problems with it.
Dude, I hate that black stuff that comes off of it.
You gotta stop crying about it.
I can't. I'm trying.
Alright, I'm sorry.
Is it an eraser or is it just a sharpener?
Sharpener.
That's super.
I wouldn't erase anything. It's the dumbest pencil sharpener in the world. It rolls off of everything. So you always have to do that. That's stupid. Stupid.
Is this stupid?
I don't mind that. You like that one?
I don't mind that one.
Okay. So just make those final tweaks. You know what you're doing, right?
Yeah. How about the rest of the entirety of
The
it?
rest of them looks pretty good. I mean, that's him. So now we just need to make sure that.
Where we 3D model the character.
Give him a little bit of information back here, like real simplified information, like you did here.
Okay.
Okay.
Are they gonna model it with a crown, or is the crown separate? Because I haven't really designed like the crown itself.
The crown is going to be on it.
So it's just. Okay.
Where's the shoelaces here?
Oh, I didn't get to add the shoelaces.
Don't worry about shoelaces because they'd have to rig those for animation.
Oh, would they? All right, and give him a bow or something. Then.
Okay.
We can do that, right? What a buzzkill!
All right.
Giant buzzkill.
Shoelace. I'm tired from fighting.
Hey, wait, Mark. Do you have to rig shoelaces, or is there a way to make them?
Rig shoelaces? Those would have to be rigged.
or at least simulate it.
We don't need that.
If you're talking about having like a block behind him, yeah, it would have to be rigged and simulated.
It sucks.
Which yeah, takes out. But I don't know. That could be well within the capabilities of UTI guys.
It's not that big a deal. I don't think it's worth worrying about.
Or that could be done to me.
Yeah.
It looks to me like his eyes here, they're a little wider. You see that? Now the question is, which one do we like better? Do you see that?
I see it.
His eyes here later. I like these ones better.
I do too. Do you see it though?
I see it. I
It's a
see
little
it.
longer.
Yeah.
Looks like Dennis the Menace.
I like that one.
You know
His chin's a little more pointed too.
Yeah, his chin is weird. Do you care about that? You might actually care about that.
No, it's like.
So, and then the catapult.
If you don't like it, but I mean, that's
How's the voiceover so far? Ooh, Marshall Vandross wants to audition to be narrator.
Oh, yeah, that'd be sick.
Marshall Vandross wants to voice over.
What's wrong with our narrator?
Well, we know
Marshall,
we don't have a
you know
narrator.
Marshall's name.
Marshall wants to.
Or Marshall's voice.
Why is it better than the guy we have?
That is better. It's just interesting. It'd be so interesting. Yeah.
It just happens that because of teacher.
That's up to you guys.
He was wondering.
I mean, the one guy that we had who auditioned before had a pretty cool voice for that kind of super dramatic. And I don't know, does Marshall have a voice like that too?
No, it's just like very like grandfatherly though. It sounds like some old man.
Yeah, if you guys want to go in that direction, have him do it.
I don't know.
That's up to you guys.
Yeah, we have to talk about it.
But let me know. See what. Give me just a breakdown.
I think the side of frame, it's lower though. It's like here, and it's just a little more.
Let's see. Oh, you have to tell me now.
What do you think? Do you think?
Well, what days are
I
you?
feel like the softer one makes him feel a little younger, right? What do you think?
I think the challenge for making it pointy is that it starts to look like, I don't know, because of his like softer features, it was starting to look like a girl. I guess that's how I like.
Well, I don't not like Chase. I feel like this guy looks slightly older. This guy looks a little younger, which I don't think is a bad thing.
See, like how old is it? Are we going for a 9? Yeah, 10, like
Let's keep
10.
that. I like that. Yeah.
It seems like a 9-year-old going to 10 instead of a 10-year-old.
I think younger better in this case, right?
Yeah, he looks like 11.
Looks like a
He looks
what?
9.
Are we going for a 9 or an 11?
10.
10?
10.
Maybe like add a little bit of like.
This guy, I'm just not sure. Well, one thing, his head is bigger. So it's got to get more in proportion.
You're not that busy, trust me. Everybody else is busy. I'm just saying.
Change that, and then let's see what it does to the overall proportion.
I'm not saying.
Okay. This you can just email me or something.
Okay.
Okay. Because I think hopefully that'll solve that whatever that issue is that's going on. And if not, I'll do an overlay over it, and then I'll see it to you.
Can't make something up.
We look at Rocky.
Yeah. Where is it? Didn't I bring it over here?
Oh, that's excuse me.
Are you guys doing it up there right now? Are you still doing it up there? Yeah.
We just finished.
Oh, you did. Okay.
Yeah, so that's basically it. Depends on everybody's schedule. But it's one of those things that it needs to get done. You have to prioritize what needs to be taken. But it's all up to you. That's why I don't want to without the last minute. Last minute plans or changes. What's your typical?
I mean, that's not all detail there, but that's not a big deal.
Because I want them to change you instead of you chasing them. That's the point.
Hey, Jarek, come over here for a minute.
Maybe this Monday.
Yeah.
It looks like she nailed it pretty good there.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
And you already got the crown here, so just pop that on there. 'Cause that crown works. I like that it's narrow and all that.
Yeah.
Just a little forward.
Maybe perfect.
Is there anything we can do with those?
But he just wants to audition. You heard about it.
I don't know
Give him
what.
a time, but you
Actually, it's fine.
give him the script.
It makes
Treat him
sense,
the same
actually.
way as you treat everybody else. But the thing is, we'd like to know your time.
I think maybe I'd round off the fronts so they're not pointy.
You know what I mean? There's nothing.
That's about
There's no
it.
things
And
but
then this one, I think, I just look at how that foot meets
So in terms of
how it happens here.
Yeah.
Like maybe it needs a little more, like less of this kind of iron and a tube, and just a little more indication of that.
Okay.
Of that.
All right.
Okay? Like something like that. That just feels a little more like a hint of anatomy, not too much.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I feel like we think.
You know what I mean? And then once we write all that down, and once you start thinking what's all then you can start saying, oh, okay.
Great. Should we back a little bit?
You may not look at it right now because you're thinking, but if you
And I always like it when you kind of, like you're doing it here, so you kind of kick that forward. I like that. Right? I mean, exactly what you just did. So then you kick that forward, that comes back here.
So you need to like push it forward a little more.
Just pull that foot back a little bit. Because it gives her that nice, that gesture a little bit, right? Which is nice. When people stand up, they don't stand. They're kind of, they kick forward in a weird way.
Yeah.
This gave me the flu.
as long as you're moving forward, that's all we do. There's no, you're putting them like, you know, but we're not asking you. As long as you need to go, you.
Attack it, make sure it's all attacks the infection here.
So every week is always something.
Is there any detail in the dress?
No, I'm just looking at like, is that right? Or is that gonna all gather in one spot and come down like that? I'm not sure. Is it gonna do that? Or they all, because they're all going to one point. And here they're not going to one point, but are they going to one point out of my vision here?
So it's one of those things where I know how this is going to massage. Because this goes over your arm.
Does that feel more right?
Going down. It makes a lot more sense.
Does that feel more right? Because it feels more right to me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I just said going down.
Because everything's coming to a gathering point here.
Yeah.
And I feel like it doesn't happen that quickly on the front. If I'm seeing it from the back, I think I'm going to start seeing them converge a little bit. Like maybe not as much as I've done, but I think they need to converge a little more.
Okay.
I think that's it on her, right? Other than,
What about her nose? Is that okay? Nose with her glasses.
oh, she has glasses too. So hers, it's the same deal here. Hers are a lot lower. Hers are actually kind of there. Well, they're going to come. Oh, no, they're not. They're still going to come up here from the side. They're still going to come up here. And then the thing with hers, she's got these big cat eye glasses, right?
Did you reach out to Sean and ask him that?
I think I heard I will. I don't know why, but sometimes when you see that little thing poking out back here, it's such a door here for some reason. Like every now and then I see people wearing glasses and I see that sticking out.
Yeah.
So I don't know if she needs it. Maybe Eugene. It's from a side view, this is still going to be like a flat plane. So you just got to figure out, and I think both of these solve your.
What? Did you hear what? I want to get to that.
I think you got the right amount of snottiness there. I think I'm overdoing it. So this actually comes where?
It was like,
Almost up to there. Oops. And then down to there. Like maybe hers are thinner, not as thick as Eugene's. And then maybe, I don't know, is there some little detail that could be here, something that changes them up a little bit?
Okay.
I mean, it's something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Like a little bead or something.
Yeah, like maybe the width here doesn't need to be as thick as Eugene's, because these look like these dorky, nerdy glasses.
Yeah.
These are going to be thinner, that it's a little more feminine. And then, I don't know if maybe this, I don't know if this would necessarily be thin, but like, is there some little thing you can do with that stylistically? Like, I don't, you know what I mean? So look at some women's glasses, like maybe it's just as simple as like, you know, it comes back and this part's blocked out. Different, you know.
They do like, you know how they have those curves? Inside?
Yeah, like, yeah, just something like that. Like the little, yeah, like you're talking about like that little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like something like that.
Okay.
That like trims them up a little bit.
Okay.
And differentiates them from his.
But she has a cat eye.
She's not necessarily dorky. She's ballsy. It's not.
And she wears a cat eye glass, so isn't it like a little bit thicker going down? Like
Yeah, take a look at that. Yeah, you mean taper in this way?
Yeah.
And even if they don't, if it looks right, do it.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I think other than that, and then, you know, this, whatever that is. Well, that makes a huge difference.
Should I, like make it like bigger rolls?
I think it needs to be bigger, yeah. Don't you think?
oh man, this is such a cool thing.
It's not a pain.
Yeah, it reads. And then don't leave these things out. You know, wherever that is. And then this. Only other thing. She has this. Is that an opportunity for, you know, something here?
She has a crown, so I don't know if it's going to obstruct that. Maybe a little band.
Yeah. Just indicate a band. Like some simple thing. If it'll read. But you're right. She's going to have a crown here, and that needs to be the star on top of her head.
Yeah.
So I could do that. Does that all make sense?
It makes sense. And so the spider, I just need to like work on his.
Shrink that down and then send it to me. Like, just take it into Photoshop or whatever. Are these on paper? They're scans?
These I did it digitally.
Okay, so just take that, shrink it down. Like, don't put a whole bunch of time in. Shrink it down and see if the proportions start looking right, and send it to me.
Okay, but overall, his body.
Yeah, I think he's working. I just feel like he feels like a squattier here. And I would, you know what? I would also like just to see if this is the problem. Shrink his head, take this itself, and just pull it a little bit. Just pull it down a little bit, like just that much.
Okay. I guess I was like focused on like aligning all of them together, and I guess that's the solution. That was what happened.
It's like it's it's a proportion thing.
Okay.
So I think it's like shrink that and maybe just stretch them a hair, and let's just see what that looks like.
Okay, and I'll send it to you.
Before you do a whole bunch of drawing and all that.
Yeah. Okay.
Are these ones are good?
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
Do you want to? Can you see mine?
What brand is it?
Split it in. But they're
Cotton?
yeah.
They're what's the student grade? Not bad for now. They're fine for now. But like I always say,
Always read the Motel 6 lobby.
when you start struggling with your color, like for now they'll be fine. But when you start going like, I can't mix this Then you get names. Because what you've done is you've hit the end of like the student graph, and now you're better than that. You can't. It's a pigment binder thing, so it's going to be it's less pigment in the binder. So it's just, and the plus it's just they're not as saturated. Like I think was it you I was talking to when I went over the schminky ones? I got a really nice schminky set.
So what's the next step after this? Just after showing to you and hand it to the modelers?
Yep.
Okay.
That's the goal.
And then, are there anything else that we need to do with the characters? Just probably have them color?
Yeah, I'd give them a color one over here. I think having a black and white one's good for them. Ask them though. Ask them what they want. Like if they want them all color. I doubt if they're gonna want them all color because it doesn't really make sense. Other than make sure that they know what goes on the back. So maybe even then, ask them if they like just the line. Because if it was me personally, like whenever I sculpt something or whatever, I just want a black and white thing. I don't want all this color like mucking up what's going on for me. So just ask them.
Okay.
So I want to make sure that you guys have a lot of communication going on. Okay, like whatever they need to tell you guys, and then as we start going through this, because all you guys have good sketching skills, we can solve a lot of problems with your sketching skills. Okay, like somebody goes, I need a posy shot of him. Here, it's like that, just for attitude, things like that. Or what's his facial expression when he's laughing? Stuff like that. I feel like we can solve that as we're going. Okay? I don't want to solve things that we don't need solved. You know what I mean? I don't want to do that. And a lot of people do that because they start just moving down this path of like, oh, we do this. Well, we're just burning resources. I don't want to burn resources. We have limited resources and limited time. So I don't want to waste time on stuff. I want to make sure we're working smart.
To talk about her.
These are brushes.
Yeah, they're all cheap ones.
Cool. I want to get one.
Jet pens, which is a dangerous website.
Jet pens.
Have you been on there?
No.
Oh my god.
My
That's on.
Really? That's nice. We keep them all safe. I'm still worried
And
about.
I don't need.
I'm still worried about rigging the rigger.
I don't need half of it. I mean, I probably need this one, a rigger, a round, maybe a big flap. That's everything. I don't need all that. But these are all cheap. These are all cheap. And this thing, you know how much I cart this thing around. I mean, none of them are bent or anything. And I put them in here wet half the time.
I need to get. I'm gonna use my backpack.
Target.
What, like this?
They have a lot. I just got a canvas backpack from Target. I've had no. Yeah, it's bitching. It's $25. And then I just got a messenger backpack still for some bizarre reason. It's like this bitching. It's like this. It's just like this on the vertical, which is crazy. And for some reason, it's on constant 738, and it's usually like.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for right now.
Like go to Target, they have nice bags and they're really cheap.
Because I don't want the shitty nylon.
All the stuff
I
that
mean, you know what I found over the years? Canvas is one of the best things because it's bang on you. Because I have like a more rigid bags.
make sure
You put that thing around there, it bruises. You don't need screenshots.
I get shit.
whenever you are uploading second slide, make sure you put the date first, followed by your name, followed by what you have to think of.
I want to clarify this.
Even more.
So, maybe he has.
So like it'd be 10. I don't think you need to put the year because we're all wrong. And then maybe like underscore your name.
Maybe it's got the little things that follow the form there.
So it echoes this design kind of?
Yeah. Or maybe it's more elaborate. Maybe it's too range. I just want to clarify a little bit what's going on here.
Oh, okay.
There's too much of a RAM.
That's right.
I guess I want a little bit of, like, not just a simple, you know, maybe I'm seeing that.
Like horns?
Yeah, maybe where they kind of bend back, you know, like that from a side view.
Right.
Not that far. Like that or something, right?
Okay, yeah.
So it's not just such a simple geometric shape. And then this is, we talked about this. I want to get this where this looks more fabric-y. You know, I want to make sure that's really clear that's a hood. Okay? So just find a simple, where's Ellis at? Where do you go?
Ellis.
Where's your hat? Put your hat on the back.
You're a model.
Like that. See that?
Yeah.
Get like some of that in there where it's flopping over
Overlapping?
over itself like that. Give me that. Okay. We really need to know, and don't put a whole lot of like folds in it. Just need one or two to like indicate what's going on, right? I would just still play with this a little bit. Just play with this a little bit. A good one to look at for that. Look at the designs for how to train a dragon. Yeah, because they had a lot of horns and just like interesting, fun kind of that kind of idea going on. And they're kind of shape-wise, they're similar. What's going on here?
Probably stuffing, or like rolled up towels.
Make sure that we know what that is.
Yeah,
Okay. We want to make sure we know. For the guys when they're modeling this, I don't want them to have to make decisions. I want them to just be able to get to the modeling.
okay.
Correct? I think this guy looks pretty good. Clarify that hand a little bit. What's he got on his hand? Like big mitts?
It's like boxing gloves.
Like, okay. So those are, what are they? They're like,
It's always closed.
you know, with the thumb.
Yeah.
So just indicate a little more that what's going on with that thumb, like that. Okay, just a little bit. It'd be funny if this kid was like, you know, they have the costumes at Disneyland, and the heads are up here, but the guy's really down here looking at you. Like if you had a little screen right here and you saw like his eyes in here. And all this is bullshit, huh?
What if it was actually like 3 people stacked on top of each
Yeah,
other?
right. But that's a whole different thing. This is the kid who's been held back in 5th grade 4 times, and that's why he's so big. That's my logic, right?
There's always one kid like that.
Yeah, we had him, and he was mean. He was mean because they can be such a bully because they're like a year or 2 ahead of you, which is a big deal when you're like 9. You know? Does that make sense? Okay, so this is that like his belly here?
Yeah. Belly button.
So we got to get this worked out. There's that. No, this is going to actually shut out over that a little bit. This is really easy to solve. How that works, I mean, you don't want to get like super anatomical about it, but it does kind of like tend to come down over a little bit. His whole belly's out though, okay. So it tends to go like, which is like that, like it pooches out here and then your pants, because your pants are pinching you. Does that make sense? So stuff's
like a muffin top?
Yeah, it's like a muffin top. Now we don't want to get too crazy with that because he's not old. Like just a little bit, you know, and then it comes into here, then that, and then again here. I want a little more. How does this work? Like how?
Ankles.
Like a little more, just a little more indication of what's going on there. Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now, anything, do this stuff, just email it to me.
Okay. When do you want to buy?
As soon as you get it done. Because I want to start handing this stuff off to the 3D guys.
Okay.
That's my goal now, to start handing things off.
Thank you.
That all make sense?
Who did this one? That's Candace. I'm gonna take this for, because I'm gonna go over that with Tito tomorrow. Okay.
Actually,
It's on the drive, you can have that.
on the drive, the colors actually look better on the drive.
Bring these two, and only reason being is want to make sure they're together. If they're looking together.
So make sure
Those worlds, it's like, hey, look, do it this way.
Pattern 3D too.
now we can make sure
He's doing this, this is working on storyboard.
But yeah, I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
I want to have a paper
So that we
Chris is not here. Chris is usually here. Again, she can't make it on Fridays.
Okay, well, yeah. They're all set down on those storyboards.
Okay.
I want you guys to sit down and hash through what you guys think this is.
Yeah.
Because I want to make this.
Okay. And then I would individual assets as
Did make a change.
I want to make sure that you guys hash it out amongst yourselves.
That's right.
Solve the problem.
I was waiting for it to finish, and then we were like, the blank,
To meet with the story.
we're gonna wrap it up like this.
And then I want you
And
guys.
then, oh,
You guys.
we're not wrapping up.
Okay.
So we can get.
And then I want to see what they do.
so when we do that, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, FXP is just another.
Who's forcing you?
Right, so.
I'll be there on Monday, and then the start of meeting would be Thursdays at 4. Yeah.
I don't know. I know the kid in me is just like,
I'll be there on Monday too, though. Nice that you guys are making Monday.
No, we're not.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then Thursday.
Yeah, because I want to go watch you. Hey, for me. I'm taking that home for. And don't worry too much about that. Right now, we're worrying about. Yeah, a little bit. I like them.
But how the, that's a girl.
Did you want me to swap these out?
You were the 80s?
Yeah, I would.
The 80s cartoon. Like, too. I just turned 32.
And remember, we're working on that idea. Right? Umbrella.
I just put the toothpick umbrella in like this.
Yeah, that's what I look at. And then, is that,
It's like a super power carton. 22. But I can just change it if you want.
I think that classic.
Jordan's. Okay.
I haven't seen anything.
Oh, he's a little four.
Something like that. I just want to
Yeah, we have something to do.
The only reason being.
Oh, it's in the lag. Yeah.
Oh, dude, I was just trying to baby his ass foot. Put him to work.
There's additional things, there's cards, so there's 3 cards, you guys probably already saw.
Is this too elaborate for kids together?
So that was like.
What's the other car? Is that the one that's crashed?
The old, the crash one.
Some other layer.
There's 3 and then there's the
Oh,
bus.
this one.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. The characters are different. Live in there.
You're keeping something.
I'm just always looking to go, okay, the camera idea, like something we can work around that, like pushes that idea again.
I just like the idea of like, my little comic.
Like that, just that. No, this is enough. We want to keep it kid.
Specifically the.
Mostly ha-ha stuff. Yeah. And I'm just trying to think if there's another. And if there isn't, there isn't.
And this is just normal, not extra.
Okay.
Correct.
You guys.
She's already pulled
Something on the
that.
better now.
Yeah.
There's a chance that some of this.
All of them, they have.
Things on the rocks.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't understand what's in
I was invited. Well, then, you know, like, stuff.
When they got.
The only reason why this can't get an umbrella?
That's crazy. Going to school. Yeah.
Or is it too much?
It's okay to have.
It's pushing that idea of retail.
Yeah.
It'll actually look better.
Yeah, it's just gonna be.
On six sides are bigger. Determine color. I'll look at these on the drive. Actually, I need to tear them off here and like put them together and see what's going on. And now Jerry's got that, so I can pop into that environment. That's why.
Creating those are the border.
Because now we want to, we have a lot of green in there, which is good. And I'm guessing that like things like warm colors come out of there better. You know, your eyes.
That's how we
obviously
understand
red.
that.
So we do orange, reds.
Possibly even talking about. Well, no,
Because I
the
like
last
that
several
it's
weeks
kind of
we've been
like,
talking about exactly how many customers, why there haven't been like those times when those three shots.
Contrast.
I mean, we can change their clothes. The idea is that we keep it down to that.
Oh, okay, so I think it would be.
Yeah, when you change your clothing or not, it's just the number of characters, you don't have enough character size.
I think that's why we asked that.
No problem. Goes with their shop. We just don't want to lose them. But I mean, if there's some funny little thing you can put on there, or maybe it's just yeah, I think it should.
Yeah,
feel like
which, because it can be decided to have characters.
Super Mario.
Yeah, so it's the one that has
And then, I'll get you or something, so you look like a blue chip. So I think that that's just a cheap way of thinking. So yeah, I think they would kind of view it like that. So maybe it's like the sign is a certain color and then it's reflective or something. Signage color. So they're not popping out at you, so they're not getting lost inside the shop. So maybe it's just like the sign.
There's swords, there's a
But I like the idea that this one feels already, so feels like that's the right costume for that. So this is making a big statement of shape wise, I think. Right?
Also like how.
And then this feels.
Yeah. It's nice. I would be super critical, bro. Hey.
Or just try it. See if it works.
Wasn't there a third thing mentioned?
A couple of swords. I used to have a sword.
Give this,
We need to be a little bit more useful.
Yeah, that's why. So they had the shields. Yeah. Oh, want to do shields?
Yeah, sure.
Each one wants to do shields. And his shop, I was an artist, I was more an artist.
The shop finalized.
Maybe like ruling a little bit of. Yeah.
So this is, an iteration.
It was originally a lot.
Right
No,
here.
if I was, I don't know,
Yeah, like a
maybe it
little
didn't.
like,
Just
like,
like-
I think it needs to be that.
That's like a pink unicorn. That's my favorite. These two here,
She said it was.
Just make sure.
Okay.
Like here, it's.
So.
Everything is art. I guess like if you have to paint, draw, or 3D model.
Yeah, don't have a.
That's an art, man, that's creativity.
We used to do other creative things like
He does a lot of.
Yeah.
Take a look at how he's handling.
The idea is kind of that you guys are done at this point, but at the same time, there's some pressure stuff.
Sorry, just.
Yeah, I need traps, and I need ideas for traps. The weapons.
Probably use stuff in inappropriate places, you know? Oh, yeah, okay,
There's 24 rules for how much good on these things. I teach.
Right.
What's, okay, that's right, so specifically what kind of, are they cardboard? Are they foam? They're just foam as well?
Oh, make sure
So you're aware.
So all the dry.
So you guys do.
Actually, give me sword, both foam
But I
and
get
cardboard.
my, that's what I get students for hours.
And the shields, you already have the shield, right? Isha?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I manipulate them to teach each other. Essentially. So
Shield and. See where it's landing and
Learn
showing.
it that day in class, and I get to go in.
Remind me, we need to review the specific things that we're working on, because just shield is too broad.
Yeah.
So we'll fill in the blank on that one.
I don't take classes, I get faculty. Because I'm taking classes on technically. So like next semester, I don't take classes.
Are we good? Yes.
Just sit in.
Perfect. That's great. Normally we have a 4:30 here in
You go? Okay, cool. Awesome.
Cafe Hornet. Somebody got it, right? We just get together to make sure that we're all.
Oh my God.
You guys are here. School at 4:30. I want you to go out.
Hey, are you volunteering?
If you're here.
What? I'm gonna be buttoned.
Discuss and make sure you guys, by the end of the day, we'll let you guys take a chat. While we discuss things, we already know what your specific duties are, just make sure what you need to do. If there's any changes, we will let you know. But my mind is
From Togo?
okay?
Togo.
On the shield.
Yeah, I know.
there's-
I couldn't find it anywhere. And I didn't want to pay like $19.99 plus shipping
So we
to
can
get
use
it.
cardboard shield one day.
All you gotta do is.
You almost don't want to back.
Are you guys signing those off?
Yeah, they're already used to us. So
Freaking
they're
Michael's failed me, because that's what I was going to do, but like I couldn't find any thingy.
There was, I think we need another shield because the weapons shop has 3 shields on there, you could just confirm what you're on there. Okay. We could use what, we haven't actually said what those triggers. So there's a staff, right?
Staff and a knife.
So we don't have a design for the staff yet. And then the little,
They don't need that to model character though.
I have a design for the staff, already 3D. Yeah, ZBrush. Oh, sorry, you did it? No.
I was saying I wanted to do 2D, or if you did it 3D already, then yeah, go on.
No, do the 2D, I want to do 2D, and I'll do the 3D.
variation, right?
Variation, yes. Continue your creativity.
Wait.
Oh, it's gonna be like.
The Arch Wizard, the guys.
The Arch Wizard, the one riding.
Tony, yes, where are your phones?
Oh. Oh, George. Where's George? Sorry, where's George?
Make algorithms.
Where can we hand that? Oh, we can hand that out. I think we have one, a copy of that.
Oh, you do?
Oh, no,
This, you can hand off, right?
absolutely. We can have 2 variations of it, just in case we have.
And this week we should have, I just give a minor tweak something.
No, that's fine.
So this week we should have.
That's exactly.
We're gonna email to, like, hopefully it'll.
Very cool. Guys, we need trees as well. Tell them we need trees. Oh my gosh, hey.
Is it literally the same jacket? Please tell me it is.
Yeah.
It is?
Looks like it. It's literally the same jacket, right?
Close.
Really? That's the Marley costume. I might say, hey guys. Or he's really, whichever.
Bye, Tino.
I believe you.
Hey, can you send me the 3D, Jared? Can you send me the picture?
Yeah.
Okay, how about, just two.
Fucking shit up, that's it.
I'm trying to test it.
So Serena was doing the,
You ever seen Five?
Jill, we're handing these on now?
Yeah.
And this?
That's it. That was about six.
Yes.
so put Serena down for, she could be in the fridge.
Oh wow, Charmaine, you have the same jacket too.
Right? I just
Did you guys match? Like,
No, I just have
color
denim
coordinate?
Oh, you guys are
One of the,
the denim?
the denims.
We're gonna get we're gonna get you. I'm gonna get my friend the quarter raise.
Everyone's gonna
I wore my
yeah.
Guess I'm playing basketball.
Who wants to take on a bus?
My branding together.
So the one
Number
So you do have two trash, you have a trash truck and a trash car.
But if it's like a bus and it's like.
The brand going, get the painting done.
The bus is on its side, and the hatchet, the emergency exit is the door. Shop. So the kids sit inside the bus and work.
Oh, that's why you didn't say so.
What is that?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What are we looking for? Kind of a, I'm just gonna remove my head.
And then sometimes you want cast, I don't know. Oh, I know what that means.
Is it up there? No, it's not up there. They took it down, never mind. What was it? It's gone.
Oh, yeah.
The bus? No.
Overturned bus?
Overturned bus.
Oh, you left?
What are we doing with us?
We're trying to.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, Rich,
No, tomorrow.
do you have that on the drive? So hold on for the bus.
Hey, you got it on it.
And I want to do a bit more with the, like the. Yes. A little rounder.
Yeah.
That's right. Treehouse?
Good scoop.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, kind of like.
You know,
It needs to have, those things have like a little round in front.
Yeah.
You know?
Or at least they're more,
Yeah.
angled down.
Says Serena here.
Oh, you mean how it's like heroes based in reality? Yeah. I can try that.
Yeah, for sure.
That looks really nice though.
Triangular, right?
It's cool, right?
No worries.
I mean, the glasses, second round.
She did that just the quarter turn of.
Well, that's what I'm saying, like, if you guys want to.
You know, I like it.
Cross
Which
place.
one? Yeah. Cross people, okay, sure, absolutely. I think.
Yeah, I'm sure that's.
Yeah, that's.
Is it new or old?
It is. A few years.
I can just do it.
Okay.
We'll change that. I just don't know if we do the turn on the side.
I mean,
That huge. I mean, those are pretty.
You want to turn on, you want to do your Gene and Bobby's class?
I mean, it's really.
To be honest with you, Mike, the guys who do the turnaround, that last so much hours. Where's the wizard drawing?
It is good.
Yeah.
They did really good. Like as soon as, because the first one I should be quite no, because I down and sure. She's on.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
When
It's really good. Because when she's learning. Because it's not as easy to keep that camera. What you capture.
Yeah, so
They're still square. There's best on the wizard, yeah?
Okay, I'll find out when you the first time.
It's really good to learn.
So all the stuff on the garden.
Okay, so wizard.
All of that.
Yeah.
It's all the good guys, right?
Yeah.
It's really how she wants to see herself. Right, that's why I'm not bringing it up.
Yeah,
Right.
it's much the same artist.
They're just like, how they see themselves, not how. So.
3D artist.
Yeah.
It's gonna be in the background, it's gonna be like. That one is a good one, and that one I love.
They just do that one thing.
Do the airplane?
Yeah, well, it's fine. Like I said,
It won't slow us down. Like, if you wanna like learn Maya in the background, get into Maya, like concept shit.
Yeah.
Drawing it for before you unlock it. Sure. Correct. And that was even happening with one person was really stuff so long. It's always been the same. And you also big difference. Charmaine was showing me My Little Pony.
Like Miss Lincoln.
Big difference. Her turnaround is way better now. That's how nice to have. It's like look it up in my head first. Exciting. Yeah, I mean, if you don't have it, but if you want to like to do something.
yeah.
So yeah, you're seeing like you're just looking at it going, and I just walk in, I see it.
Well, that would be just an attitude thing, really. I don't think there's anything set for becomes, but,
Right.
Because you're sitting.
yeah, they're chairs or whatever, they're not chairs, tables. What's wrong with miscellaneous little? There's no interaction.
Happens all the time.
Square formation because we're figuring out textures.
You've seen more.
But it's just, it's that is just so. They don't do that.
Modern day.
I don't know what else.
It's fundamentals of being. It's a hard.
That would be the credit still.
Nothing wrong with it. We don't have to argue.
I mean, I'll take one that you've already.
I think they're
But he was so
worth it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is there somebody else?
So best idea was, if it's done, it's done.
Yeah.
And then.
He's good. He just usually works really hard knowledge.
He's school.
Might give it practice.
It's one less thing on my plate.
You should take the one line.
Down for.
You said Lawrence?
Yeah.
So,
I was just showing him Lawrence. You know Lawrence?
yeah, that's so
What are we doing?
That video of the cheerleaders?
Yeah,
Love
dude,
that
that's very
video.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
I just showed him. You know, look at.
So what is
Yeah,
it?
okay.
Fabric, so we have the soft one?
Used to wear that shot.
Really?
Yeah.
I got it earlier.
No,
Which, I don't know what else is behind it. Yeah, someone couldn't make it in here. Yeah.
Once that's done, we're starting to figure things out. These are good.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, the backstop is not the glasses.
All gonna be one shape, one shape, one shape, one shape, one shape. This will be.
So, the design
But
is
it's like,
not.
when she's bouncing, she's bouncing. Her hair will bounce. Tony, this is important. Almost ready to go. Tony, yes, sir.
All right, it's got, you have, you guys scan it, the backstop is on last week, the front. Do you know that? Does it make it easier? But you still have?
I have it.
Okay, okay.
So you want me to upload it and give it to you?
Yeah, who wants to do it? Fabric?
Okay, I will have that on tonight. No problem. So David's sketch from last week.
Yeah, David sketched from last
More
week.
about
Take it off.
concept, reminds me of Alex concept.
Yeah. Take it off.
Anybody can give him a ride?
Where do you live?
I can take the bus, but.
Where do you live?
It's all like Malvern and
They talk about the stuff you have to do.
I guess.
That's that way.
It's west.
And like practice.
You live in West?
I think if you're right.
Handle yourself.
Can I go that way?
What's their background?
Google.
Yeah, his is,
One
Albert.
does.
Takes it all the way where
Amherst is.
You've seen that, right?
That's where you dropped off?
Yeah.
Where Barnes and Noble is, that cool?
Ed's like.
Sorry, Ed Brian.
I'll be right behind you.
Dude, I picked him up last night. No, I don't know, it's funny. You like that? What the hell is she talking about? I thought to looking for a short Asian guy riding a Civic. The whole time I was looking at there's so many Civics here.
When I saw that, I read, I was like, I started laughing.
And I pulled up in the truck.
Right? Why are you messing with this guy? But for a second, I thought like maybe you have a weird
There might be other
You just really want to get us to win.
Alright, so send that and I'll take care of it. See? Yeah, just hang out, finish what we can do. Figure out what exactly what we can do. It's gonna be exciting, guys. It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you more. Make sure you level up.
That's right.
No, yeah, definitely like.
This is what it is, man. This is
Treehouse.
Cool.
exciting. The schoolwork and the homework. Do we have, sharing is something very. Very cool, man. Very excited what you do.
Tony. So you guys are clear?
See, it will be a separate element. This right here?
And,
It will be a separate
and it's
element.
like the first time doing things like. That's gonna be on YouTube, right?
That might be on YouTube.
That would be a great opportunity to have like, straps on and then basically instead of wrapping. Yeah. Well, Mark wants to do some sort of, either Eugene's cape or her hair or some sort of dress that's freely moving by itself. So it has that feeling of doesn't feel static. We're still trying to figure that out, but if you can apply it to your But if not, worst comes to worst, everything will be soft. This will be some sort of like a armor. So she's sitting and someone's putting it on her.
By the way, get some.
So
If you have trouble, it's only if you have trouble. Because I've done this a lot. So if I just have whatever, and sometimes I use these. If I just have
Yeah, I saw it posted right there.
Everything in.
You don't want to overdo it.
Tyler, I got you ready.
Oh, sick, thank you.
Take care.
All right, man.
Have a good one.
Dude, awesome. Thank you guys for coming.
I did take.
I'm looking forward to it.